All right, this is the answer for response 5C. All right, and so the problem says find the value of the definite integral 0 to 2 of f of x dx. All right, so what we need to realize is that the integral from 0 to 2 goes across both pieces of our function. All right, now we already determined that it was continuous. All right, and so basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take the integral from 0 to 1 of the piece on the left of 1, which is the 10 minus 2x minus x squared, right? And I'm going to evaluate that from 0 to 1. And then I'm going to add to it the integral from 1 to 2, the other piece, which is 3 plus 4e to the x minus 1. All right, and so all we need to do is evaluate those definite integrals. All right, so the first one we're going to integrate. We get 10x minus 2x squared over 2, which would just be minus x squared. And then the integral of x squared is x cubed over 3. So we're going to evaluate that from 0 to 1. All right, then we're going to add to that the integral from 1 to 2 of this piece. So integral of 3 is 3x. All right, integral of 4 e to the x minus 1. So remember the integral of e to the x minus 1 would be, or sorry, integral of e to the u would be e to the u. So we need a u substitution on x minus 1. All right, but du is very simple, just dx. And so really we would just be integrating 4e to the u. So we get 4e to the u, which is x minus 1. All right, and then we're going to evaluate that from 1 to 2. All right, so now we need to show that we understand what this means. So I get 10 times 1 minus 1 squared minus 1 cubed over 3. All right, all of that minus 10 times 0 minus 0 minus 0, so 0, right? That's the first integral. All right, and then plus, now we're going to plug in here. So I get 3 times 2 plus 4e to the 2 minus 1. All right, then minus, don't forget about the other part, 3 times 1, plus 4 times e to the 1 minus 1. All right, and so now in a free response setting, this is fine. You can just leave it right here. Now, you are obviously going to see a simplified answer, so I am going to simplify this, but this would be totally acceptable to leave on the AP test, and I encourage you to do so. So I get 10 minus 1 minus 1/3, minus 0 goes away, plus this gives me 6, plus this gives me 4e to the first, so 4e. All right, and then minus, now that's 3, and then this is minus 4 times e to the 1 minus 1, e to the 0. That would just be minus 4. All right, so I'm going to end up with 10 minus 1, right? So I get 9. I'm going to leave the 1/3 just for a second. 9 plus 6 is 15, and then 15 minus 3 minus 4 is going to give me 8. So now I have 8 minus 1/3. So 24 thirds minus 1/3 is 23 thirds plus 4e. So that's what you're going to see on the answer sheet. But remember, you can stop right there.